I heard Thomas shout Freddie's name, and it was the most horrific call. We just knew that something awful had happened. Freddie was throwing up and he wasn't clutching my hands. His eyes were rolling at the back of the head and he looked pretty vacant.
Oh. I was just shaking. They had the blocks on him, they was putting the torches in his eye, and I could tell by the nurse's reaction it didn't look good. I didn't know what to think. It's a bit like a blank. I do feel guilty. I felt we shouldn't have been letting him up the tree. I shouldn't be letting him do loads of things. You think, it starts going through your head, but I didn't want to take that away from him. Stop him from being a boy.
Just to update you about what's happening. Yeah, I have.
St George's.
A young boy is being brought to St George's after falling from a tree.
Okay. Okay.
7-year-old Freddie vomited at the scene and has been in and out of consciousness since the accident.
Paediatric trauma call, 15 minutes.
Take a bay.
I think in terms of a child who's had a head injury who then is not fully conscious and has been vomiting, that can be very worrying.
Did they give any further obs?
There's some little things that we call red flags that, you know, if we hear those things, then it makes us just put our foot down and just get things done because we know that there's something potentially serious going on. For their parents, it's going to be a frightening experience. They're not going to be able to comprehend what's happening.
Right, we're here, guys.
Yep.
And your call.
Freddie's mum, Susie, and dad, Sam, left their other son with relatives and followed the ambulance to St George's.
Okay. Right.
So just listen up.
This is Freddie. He's fallen today from a tree approximately 8 to 10 metres high. Bounced down on some branches on the way. Initially his GCS was 11. It's now a 4.
Happy with that way?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. To key essential.
From the word go, as soon as we thought about having a family, Sam had this vision of football boots outside the front door and, you know, being surrounded by boys.
Susie came home from work one day and then she went and done the test and it was straight away we found out she was pregnant. I'll be honest, I started feeling an adult once my first child was born. That's when I actually felt, you could say, a man.
I'm Sonel, I'm one of the consultants. Can I just ask, when he fell, did you see him fall?
No, we didn't see him fall. His brother called up, Daddy, like, he's fell out the tree. So he come down and just crawled out and he laid on his back and he was out. Okay.
Freddie's labour was rapid. There was no messing around. And he was full of energy and full of spirit. For him laying in that bed, it was like, you don't understand, this is not what Freddie is, this is not my son.
So, primary survey.
Primary survey. The heart rate's probably a little bit slow.
Freddie? Hello?
Freddie was really adventurous. You see the tree there, he'd go and climb it. He'd just go and take himself off on his bike and you'd see him building a ramp. He had no fear at all.
Just where it says the pericardial thing.
The key thing is, have they had a significant head injury?
So fast scan negative.
Because that will cause pressure on the brain and that can cause sometimes irreversible damage to the brain.
Right. All good to go? CT, now.
I just wanted someone to say to me, don't worry, he's going to be fine. And I didn't get that. If someone said to you, right, you just pack a bag and that's what you've got, but you've got your family, that would have been a done deal for me.
Timing, perfect. Wait. Okay. Yep, okay, on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Freddie has been in and out of consciousness since he fell from a tree.
Yeah.
He's being scanned in CT for any life-changing brain or spinal injuries.
We'll give you a yell if there's any problems, but it won't take long, okay?
I heard Thomas shout Freddie's name, and it was the most horrific call. We just knew that something awful had happened. Freddie was throwing up and he wasn't clutching my hands. His eyes were rolling at the back of the head and he looked pretty vacant.
I was just shaking. They had the blocks on him, they was putting the torches in his eye, and I could tell by the nurse's reaction it didn't look good. I didn't know what to think. It's a bit like a blank. I do feel guilty. I felt we shouldn't have been letting him up the tree. I shouldn't be letting him do loads of things. You think, it starts going through your head, but I didn't want to take that away from him. Stop him from being a boy.
On 3, 1, 2, 3.
I was hoping and just praying that he was going to be all right.
Right, I'll have a quick look at the scans, but basically we're waiting for the radiology doctors, and they'll have a look and they'll give us a formal report as to if there's any injuries, OK?
All right,
Does that all
thank
make
you very
sense?
much. Cheers.
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
Freddie is back in resus. Doctors must wait for the full results of his CT scan to determine the extent of his injuries.
Did we get chest X-ray here?
Those hours seemed like a complete eternity, not knowing. I could see Sam's heart was just breaking. Just looking at him, I knew that he was in a bad way about it. Sam has had a couple of situations when he's been grown up that's made him realise that life is quite precious.
So I would have been about 10, 11. Me and my friend started walking home from school with his older sister. And we've only been walking home from school a couple of weeks. And we was crossing the road and a car hit him and killed him. And it did play part, like the child's family, our family, all people sort of involved really. After that, I was always a little bit more cautious of danger, worrying about things.
Freddie? Freddie? Hello?
You know where you are at the moment? Where are you?
No.
In hospital.
Oh, very
That's
good.
A very good boy. And when's your birthday?
February 7th.
Excellent, good.
Come on.
And here's mommy right over here.
Try not to
She was even reactive, so sorry.
Freddie, I'm Sarah. I'm one of the emergency doctors. Just try and keep still while we have a proper look at you, OK?
You've given Mummy and Daddy the biggest shock of our life.
Fred, we was worried. What's hurting the most at the moment?
No, oh, my neck.
Don't worry. Just try and sit still if you can, yeah? Can you do that for Mum?
mate, all right? Yeah. He's come round now. Frightened the life out of me. He didn't know what had happened. Didn't know what had happened. Oh, mate, he just... When he's unconscious and then he's been sick, it was frightening. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Well done. Thanks for that. Bye. Bye.
We could have had a better pair of pants on today, that's all I'm going to say.
Why did it on?
Well, you've got your Simpson ones on.
Simpson ones.
They wanted to take him off. I said, no, you better leave them on, he'd be upset.
The formal report of Freddie's CT scan has arrived and is being reviewed by doctors.
The radiologist said he couldn't see anything.
Fine. So I'll just double check it and then I'll take his colour.
The thing is that I personally think we should PAU him.
Under us?
Yes.
Yeah, fine. Right.
Can I come off?
Good news, bad news?
Bad news.
Bad news.
Bad news first.
Bad news is you have to stay here tonight.
Can I bring my iPad?
Good news is everything looks fine. So, our pleasure. So we can take this off.
Oh.
Is he all right to move from that?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, sorry.
You can tell kids haven't broken their neck when they do that.
Yeah.
No, take it slowly, young man.
Being Freddie's dad, I do worry. When he gets to 17, 18, he wants to do a boys' holiday. If there's something to jump off of, he will want to jump off of it and won't need no encouragement. He's got a lot more bottle than I have. He's got a lot more bottle than I have, Freddie has, definitely. There's a bruise and a half he's got there.
What on his...
Turn around, Fred.
Yeah.
Turn to the side.
It'll be getting worse, is there?
I was never in a tree, I was too scared to ride a bike fast. I was a little bit moppy-fied, if you could say. I wasn't really that brave. Shall I take a photo and you can look at it on the phone? Right, just stay, look at Mummy and I'll stay there. I'm nervous. Every time he goes somewhere, I can't relax. It can be stressful. Holidays. We go on holidays straight away. You're around the swimming pool, you're in the sea. You just can't relax. In a nice way, as much as I love the holidays, they're good memories. When I get home, sometimes I sit down and have a cup of tea and I think, I'm pleased we're home. Because you feel safe again at home. Although we did fall out the tree in the garden.
What's that?
Is this heavy?
So heavy. I'm struggling.
I would like to be like my daddy. Daddy's quite brave as well.